If selling personal training feels awkward, if consults feel different, and if your income feels inconsistent because of it, here's the truth. You're not bad at selling. You're just not following the right technique. Today, I'm going to show you the exact structure that removes pressure, awkwardness, and inconsistency from your sales conversations without turning you into a pushy salesperson. It's called the assistant buyer technique, and it's something that I've taught to hundreds of fitness coaches and personal trainers over the last few years. Most fitness coaches are freestyling their sales. There's no structure, there's no repeatable flow, and there's no consistency. So every conversation depends on your mood, your confidence on that day, and the personality of the lead sitting across the table from you. That's not selling. That's chaos. Selling only feels salesy when there's no framework guiding the conversation. And we're going to fix that right now. This entire sales system has 5 key components: rapport, wants, benefits, offer, and close. If you follow these in their exact order, selling becomes calm, professional, and predictable. So let's break it down. Step 1 is rapport. And what I like to say about rapport is trust before transactions. Rapport isn't just about small talk. It's not just being liked, it's not trying to impress, and it's not just being funny. Rapport is about safety. People buy when they feel understood, not convinced. So you've got to make sure that you get them to know, like, and trust you. Your job here is simple. Listen more than you speak, ask better questions, and make them feel seen and heard. If rapport is weak, everything else feels forced. Strong rapport removes the resistance before selling even starts. Step 2 is wants. Stop assuming and start diagnosing. This is where most coaches actually mess up. They jump straight into the program, sessions, features, nutrition, training styles, but people don't buy programs, they buy outcomes. Your job here is to uncover what they want, why they want it, and what hasn't worked before, and why. Until they articulate their wants, you have nothing to sell. When people say it out loud to themselves, the decisions become easier. In addition to that, you've got to get them to want your services. The fastest, easiest, and smartest way to do this is to let them try out your services. My suggestion is to offer 2 complimentary sessions in a very particular manner. Step 3 is benefits. Translate. Don't educate. Benefits are not features. Clients don't care about mobility, functional strength, programming complexity, or anything like that. That's not what they want or care about. The average client that sits across from you typically cares about looking better, feeling confident, having energy, looking and feeling sexy, feeling proud of themselves, being a role model to their kids, having the ability to play with their kids, and improving their quality of life, and things like that. Your system should translate what you do into what they get. The mobility, the functional strength, and everything else comes naturally with exercising. It's just a side benefit of your program. When benefits are clear, selling stops feeling like convincing and starts feeling like alignment. Step 4 is the offer. Clarity over decision fatigue. Now, once you've established rapport, you've got them to want your offering, you've spoken about the benefits, and you've gotten them to agree that the benefits are exactly what they're looking for, you've got to make them an offer. This is where structure matters most. A messy offer creates pressure. A clean offer creates confidence. Your offer should be clear, simple, and easy to compare. 2 options: clear expectations and clear outcomes. When the offer is structured properly, you're no longer pushing, you're guiding. And I like to call this the assistant buyer technique. Step 5 is the close. Asking is not pressure. Here's the biggest misconception. Asking someone to decide is not being salesy, it's being professional. If you've built the rapport, clarified the wants, communicated the benefits, and presented a clear offer, then closing is simply asking, okay, Mrs. Jones, based on offer A and offer B, which one works best for you? Once they've decided, another question that I personally love to ask is, so it's offer A, is it? Why do you think that's the best option for you? By asking that question, you let them sell and convince themselves as to why they should get started on that particular service. And as the assistant buyer, after they've explained what their choice is and why it's the best option for them, you simply say, based on that, I agree with you, and you continue on with the sales process. You see, pressure only exists when the system before this step is broken. The assistant buyer technique is a game changer if followed correctly. Notice how the system removes the guesswork, the emotions, and the awkwardness. Selling becomes repeatable, income becomes predictable, and confidence becomes irrelevant. This is business architecture, and this is the assistant buyer technique. If this way of thinking resonates with you, structure over stress and systems over chaos, I've built a free community where I break this down even further. It's called the Next Level Academy, and I want you there. It's where I teach fitness coaches how to install systems like this to stop relying on effort alone. The link is in the description of this video and in the pinned comment. Remember, you don't need to sell harder. You need a better system. Design the process and let the process do the selling. If you found this content helpful, please consider liking and commenting on this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video.